Hello students, in this video we will discuss a very interesting problem of mechanics which I have taken from the Rodo book. This problem can be very important for JEE Mains, JEE Advanced exams. Okay, and let's come to the problem. प्रॉब्लम में एक वर्टिकल एक्सिस O डैश गिवन है एंड एक रॉड जिसका मास m एंड जिसकी लेंथ l है इस वर्टिकल एक्सिस से थीटा एंगल बनाते हुए ओमेगा एंगुलर वेलोसिटी के साथ रोटेट हो रही है. ओके, and here the midpoint of the rod is fixed with respect to this vertical axis. Nowhere is friction, everywhere friction is zero. It is given in the question. Now the question asks about three things. पहले पार्ट में पूछा जा रहा है व्हाट इज द मैग्नीट्यूड एंड डायरेक्शन ऑफ रॉड्स एंगुलर मोमेंटम रिलेटेड टू द पॉइंट C and its axis. Okay, so we have to find the angular momentum with respect to this point. This is the point C center, and with respect to this axis, that is O dash. Second part asks about the change in angular momentum. This M stands for angular momentum, or you can also write L. Okay, whatever you wish you can write. So change in angular momentum in half of the rotation of this rod. Half of the rotation, like in half rotation, this part will be here. Okay, this is rotating in this way. And the last part, we have to find the moment of external forces, or you can say torque of external forces acting on the axle. This is the axle, this O dash in the process of rotation. So जिस तरह से रॉड रोटेट हो रही है, इस रोटेशन की वजह से इन एक्सल ने इस रॉड पे क्या टॉर्क लगाया है, इस सिस्टम पे क्या टॉर्क लगाया है बाय दीज एक्सेस, दैट इज O डैश. सो ये तीन क्वेश्चन हमें फाइंड आउट करने हैं. लेट्स स्टार्ट द क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, सो फॉर द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ द फर्स्ट पार्ट we will find the angular momentum of this rotating rod with respect to point C, and for that I am considering an element at a distance from the center, and the element width is, let's say, dx. Okay, now you can see what this element is doing at this instant. ये जो एलिमेंट है इस मोमेंट पे सर्कल कर रहा है किसके अबाउट, इस वर्टिकल एक्सिस के अबाउट. इस सर्कल की जो रेडियस होगी, दैट रेडियस विल बी, this radius will be can be like it can be find out from this triangle. Like this triangle is theta, this length is x, then this length will be x sin theta. So ये जो एलिमेंट है इसका like you can consider it to be as point mass. इसका मास मान लिया क्या है, dm है. that dm mass will be what, m by l, mass per unit length of the rod times length of the element, that is dx. ये एलिमेंट इस पॉइंट के रिस्पेक्ट में इस वर्टिकल एक्सिस के रिस्पेक्ट में इस तरह से सर्कल कर रहा है. सर्कल की रेडियस क्या है, x sin थीटा है. नाउ विद रिस्पेक्ट टू द पॉइंट C, व्हाट विल बी द एंगुलर मोमेंटम ऑफ दिस एलिमेंट ऑफ द रॉड. देन लेट्स से दैट एंगुलर मोमेंटम इज dl. ओके, एंड वी राइट दिस dl एज m r cross v. Now what is dm? It is just dm, or you can say this dm is m by l into dx. R cross v, that r is the position vector of the element from the center C, so it will be what, x. What is the velocity of the element at this moment of time? So velocity, by the way, direction of velocity in a inward direction going into the plane of this board. So velocity will be omega times radius, and what is the radius, x sin theta. See carefully. Okay, so it is r cross v, rv sin theta, and then sin of theta. This theta is the angle between the r vector, that is x vector, and velocity vector. You can see this is the position vector and this is the velocity vector. So angle between those two vectors is 90 degree, and this becomes 1. So इस एलिमेंट का जो एंगुलर मोमेंटम है, its value is equals to m by l into omega into sin theta into x square and then dx. That is the angular momentum of the element, this element only. But we have to find the angular momentum of the complete rod. By the way, what is the direction of this angular momentum of this element? Then you can use the right hand thumb rule. The direction of dl vector will be in the direction of r cross v. So this is the r vector, r and cross v. Use the right hand thumb rule. Stretch the fingers of the right hand in the direction of first vector, that is r vector, that is x vector. Then curls the fingers toward the second vector, that is velocity vector. Then thumb will be the direction of the dl vector, that is third vector. So here it is. This is the direction of dl vector. Now we can resolve this. We can resolve this into two components. One along this axis, that is along the axis. Let's say that direction is. I am taking the coordinate system here. I am considering this to be x direction and this to be y direction. So if this angle is theta, this angle is 90 minus theta, this angle will be theta, this angle will be theta. Okay, so here it is dl cos theta and here it is dl sin theta, dl cos theta. Okay, एक चीज और, अगर अपन एलिमेंट, if we take the element on the other side of the rod, you can think the same things will happen. Like this is the r vector, but this time the element will be moving in this outward direction. It will be coming out of the board. So it is r cross b. This time the angular momentum direction will be in this way. Okay, this is the dl. I am taking again at a distance x of width dx for this element. So you can see if this angle is theta, this angle will be theta, and this angle is theta, then this angle will be theta. This is 90 minus theta, and this will be theta. So it will be dl cos theta, and this will be dl sin theta. Okay. Now you can take element on anywhere on the rod. You will find the element to you will find the angular momentum to be in two direction. It will have two components in two direction. One along x axis, one along y axis. Now we can say the angular momentum of this complete rod along x axis, that is Lx I am writing, will be integral dl and this is the cos theta component. Okay, so इस rotating rod के angular momentum किसके अबाउट निकाला जा रहा है, पॉइंट सी के अबाउट. इस नेट एंगुलर मोमेंटम का जो x कंपोनेंट है, इसकी जो वैल्यू होगी इंटीग्रल dl cos थीटा. लाइक हम हर एलिमेंट का एंगुलर मोमेंटम निकालेंगे, लाइक dl cos थीटा का इंटीग्रेशन फ्रॉम दिस एलिमेंट टू दिस एलिमेंट. लाइक हर एक एलिमेंट, लाइक इस एलिमेंट का, इस एलिमेंट का, इस एलिमेंट का, हर एक ऐसे इनफाइनाइट अमाउंट में जो एलिमेंट्स हैं यहाँ पे अवेलेबल, उन सबका एंगुलर मोमेंटम निकालना है. And then we will have to add them. In the same way for Ly, it will be the integral dl and this will be what, sin theta. So it will integral dl sin theta. So let me first calculate the Lx. Lx will be integral dl. What is the value of dl? Here it is. I am taking out the constant terms out of integration. It will be m by l into omega, then sin theta. This is cos theta, the integration, it will be x square into dx, and from where to where I have to take limits, from this element to that element. Here this element is at a distance l by 2 minus l by 2, and for this it is plus l by 2, minus l by 2 to plus l by 2. Okay, so it will be m by l into omega into sin theta cos theta, x cube by 3, 1 by 3, and then l cube. Put the limits, you will get l cube by 4 after solving this. So it will be 4 3 is 12. So m and this l will cancel out. It will be ml square into omega into sin theta into cos theta divided by 12. This is the value of the Lx. Okay, this is the x component of total angular momentum of this rotating rod with respect to the point C. In the similar manner, we can find out the value of Ly, that is y component of angular momentum. I will calculate that part here. It will be, Ly will be m by l into omega into sin theta. Okay, and then again it will be x square dx. After solving, you will find it will be ml square into omega divided by 12 and then sin square theta. So that is the Ly. Okay, now the total angular momentum, like L net you can say, will be equal to, about the point C, will be Lx square plus Ly square root. So you can say this m l square omega and divided by 12. This term is the common term, so you can take it out of the root by 12, and inside the root you will be sin square theta whole power, that is sin to the power 4 theta, plus here it is sin square theta into cos square theta. One sin square theta will be out of the root, it will be sin theta, and sin square theta plus cos square theta will be 1, so that term will become 1. So the final answer for the first part will be m. I will write the final answer to be here. It will be m l square omega divided by 12 into sin theta. ओके, ये रॉड के एंगुलर मोमेंटम, इट इज द नेट एंगुलर मोमेंटम ऑफ दिस रोटेटिंग रॉड अबाउट द पॉइंट सी. एक पार्ट और पूछा गया था फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में, दैट वाज what is the angular momentum of this rotating rod about this vertical axis. Vertical axis is in the direction of y axis. So for that the answer will be quite simple. It is just this is the answer. Like this is the net angular momentum about point C, and about axis O dash it will be m l square omega divided by 12 into sin square theta. You can see Ly here. So that is the completion of the first part. Now for the second part. In the second part, it asks about what will be the increase or change in the angular momentum of the rod about point C in half of the rotation. You can see in half of the rotation, this position of this rod will be here. Okay, the position of rod will be like this, and it will be this like if I again consider the element here. This time this element will be moving out of the plane of the boat, like ये element बाहर आ रहा होगा. Okay, and for this radius is still same, x sin theta it will be. Then we can see what is the direction of angular momentum this time. This will be the direction of dl will be here. Okay, now again you can take the components along x and y. You will find out the direction of Ly doesn't changes while the direction of angular momentum along x direction changes. Okay, you can see Ly की direction change नहीं हो रही है, जबकि Lx की direction change हो रही है, and it will happen for all the elements of the rod. So in half of the rotation, for the change point of view, so for the ये second part बता रहा हूं मैं. The change in angular momentum in half rotation will be like we have to find the modulus. It will be change of angular momentum along x axis or x direction, or change in angular momentum along y direction. But we can see there is no change along the y direction, so this term will be 0. And for this term, okay, if you consider this to be positive x, this will be the negative x, so it will be minus Lx minus Lx, so it will be minus 2 times of Lx, and we have to take modulus sign only, so you have to take positive sign. Okay, and it will be 2 times of Lx. What was the value of Lx? So the value of Lx was m l square omega sin theta cos theta divided by 12. So the final answer will be m l square omega sin 2 theta upon 12. That is the answer for the change in angular momentum in half of the rotation. Okay, now for the third part. In the third part, we have to find the moment of the external forces which are acting on this axle O and O dash. हम देख सकते हैं जब ये रॉड इस तरह से रोटेट हो रही होगी, then on each element of the rod a centrifugal force will be acting. If I consider the same element, इस element पे जो centrifugal force होगा, it will be acting in a direction out of the like away from the center of rotation. So for this element, this is the center of rotation, so the centrifugal force, let's say dF is the centrifugal force, will act in a direction away from the center of rotation, like in outward direction. Okay, and for that value it will be mass of the element dm times omega square into radius. The radius will be, if it is x, this is theta, this will be x sine theta. Like it is m omega square into r. We can also use m v square by r, but the term omega is given, so that I am writing this term omega. Okay, अब you can see कि हर एक एलिमेंट पे इस तरह से ये जो df फोर्स है, df इन सभी df फोर्स की वजह से इस सेंटर C के अबाउट रॉड पे एक टॉर्क लग रहा होगा. The same way you can see here, this is the element and that element will experience a centrifugal force in this direction. So again, like from both sides of the rod, इन फोर्सेस का, like this df, हर एक एलिमेंट पे जो लगने वाले df फोर्स है, उन सबका एक नॉन जीरो टॉर्क आएगा अबाउट द पॉइंट C, एंड द डायरेक्शन ऑफ दैट टॉर्क विल बी इन अ इनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. ओके, सो ये जो टॉर्क है इस रॉड के टिल्टेशन को चेंज करना चाहेंगे. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट टॉर्क दिस थीटा विल ट्राई टू इंक्रीज, बट इन अ क्वेश्चन इट इज सेड दैट लाइक दिस थीटा इज नॉट चेंजिंग. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि इस एक्सल ने, इस वर्टिकल एक्सिस ने इस रॉड पे एक टॉर्क लगा रखा है, एंड दैट टॉर्क इज एक्टिंग इन अपोजिट डायरेक्शन ऑफ द टॉर्क ऑफ द सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स. ओके, सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स की वजह से जो टॉर्क है दैट हैज डायरेक्शन इन दिस इनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. सो जो एक्सटर्नल फोर्सेस हैं, जो एक्सटर्नल टॉर्क्स हैं, उनकी वजह से जो टॉर्क होगा इट शुड बी इन आउटवर्ड डायरेक्शन, अपोजिट डायरेक्शन, एंड उनका मैग्नीट्यूड सेम होना चाहिए. अदरवाइज थीटा की वैल्यू चेंज हो जाएगी, लाइक थीटा चेंज हो जाएगा, बट थीटा कांस्टेंट है. इसका मतलब एक्सटर्नल फोर्सेस का टॉर्क और सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स का टॉर्क इक्वल है, एंड दे आर एक्टिंग इन अपोजिट डायरेक्शन. सो इट विल बी क्वाइट इजी टू कैलकुलेट द टॉर्क ऑफ एक्सटर्नल फोर्सेस if we calculate the force of torque of this centrifugal force. Okay, so that is the value of the centrifugal force acting on this element, and for this force the torque will have value of about this point C. इस फोर्स का इस पॉइंट के अबाउट जो टॉर्क होगा इट विल बी गिवन बाय r cross f. You can say rf sin theta. For the element I am using this expression. What is the value of r? It is x. What is the value of f? That is df. It will be dm. What is the value of dm? m by l into dx into omega square into x into sin theta. Okay, and then sin theta. This sin theta here, this theta is angle between r and f. The force is here in this direction, force is acting in this direction, and this is the r vector. This angle we have to write. If this angle is theta, this will be theta and this will be 90 minus theta. So it is sin 90 minus theta. So it is m by l into omega square into sin theta and cos theta. Sin theta, cos theta, and here it is x and x, that will be x square, then dx. Okay, so this is the torque acting on the element, and we can see on each and every element of the rod torque is acting in the same direction. Like for the elements on the right side, torque is in a inward direction, r cross f, and same for the elements in the left direction of the rod. You can see this is the direction of r vector and this is the direction of the force vector. So it is r cross f. Okay, so these are torque due to centrifugal forces on these elements is also in the inward direction. So we can directly integrate this expression. It will be m by l into omega square into sin theta cos theta. Here it will be x cube by 3, and we have to put the limits from here to there. That will be minus l by 2 to plus l by 2. Solving it will be l cube by 4. Okay, so here it is l and then it will be l square, and this is 4 3 12. We can multiply and divide the expression by 2. Here it will be 24, and numerator it is m l square omega square 2 sin theta cos theta can be written as sin 2 theta. Okay, so this is the value of the net torque. This torque I have calculated for the centrifugal force, but it is also the torque of the external forces acting on these hinges or axle, but both has opposite direction.